Hey everyone, welcome to Meal Prep Monday, where every Monday we throw together some healthy meals to get us through the week. Alrighty, so let's get started by putting together all of our ingredients. If you want to look through them all, I recommend pausing, but we're going to be making salmon teriyaki bowls. We're going to be making burger bowls along with our oven-baked chicken fajitas, which are right here, look delicious. And I'm gonna just start by getting 3 peppers and 2 onions and just thinly slicing them and throwing them onto a pan. And it ended up making quite a lot, so we just split it onto 2 pans, and then we got our chicken together and popped that right on top. Okay, and then we're gonna just spray it with some avocado oil. You can also drizzle some oil on there as well. And then I just listed all the seasonings we used to just sprinkle on top. Then we just cut up a lime and drizzled some lime juice on there and pop that in the oven for 15 minutes at 400 degrees. Alright, so now that those are cooking, we're going to put together our homemade gluten-free teriyaki sauce. This turned out so good, and I'll link the instructions down below. They'll be in our blog post. But if you don't feel like making it, I know that Primal Kitchen also has a great healthy option. And while that's boiling, we're just going to cut up our broccoli along with peeling our sweet potatoes and chopping those up into about 1-inch cubes. And then we just threw some oil on there and salt and pepper. Fajitas are done. The chicken should be at 165 degrees, and we'll just throw those veggies in right after and bake those for about 25 minutes. And then we're gonna wash our rice. And guys, I never knew this was a thing until this very moment, but apparently it just strains out all that starch that's on there. And put together 4 cups of water to boil. And if you guys are looking for a great non-toxic cookingware, this iron skillet, I'll link it down below. It's perfect. I use it every day. And I'm just throwing on the ground beef, getting that started, and then I did 2 cups of jasmine rice and 2 cups of cauliflower rice. If you don't have cauliflower rice, you could also just do 4 cups of regular rice. And then I'm just cutting up the onion and putting together the lime crema. If you guys like the extra protein, go ahead and use some Greek yogurt, and if you want it a little bit creamier, you can add some cream. But we just had this at the time, and just cut up some cilantro real good and then squeeze some lime in there, and this turned out delicious. And then I'm also going to cut up the mushrooms just to get them all ready to saute. Now that our ground beef is all seasoned and cooked thoroughly, we're just gonna go ahead and saute our onion and mushroom. ready, which means we can start assembling our first bowl. So we're gonna start with our fajita bowls, and we ended up doing 5 containers, and we had enough for 1 more serving, so this made about 6 servings. And then we went ahead and put about a cup of cooked rice into each of your glass container. We got these containers off of Amazon, and I literally love them. I'll link them in the description down below. And we then divided up our chicken, peppers, onion evenly into each container, and then drizzled on our lime crema. And we also put some chopped lettuce on there. If you want to do spinach, obviously that's fine as well. And we found that it was super good to throw on some guacamole after, or you can also use an avocado. Just about ready to assemble our burger bowls, but first we're going to cut up some tomato, lettuce, and then also some pickles. Alright, perfect. So now we can throw on that sweet potato, we put some ground beef, and then whatever toppings you guys desire. I did what we have on there, and then I also added some guacamole and drizzled some mustard, but if you guys like ketchup, mayonnaise, whatever you guys desire, put that on there as well. It's delicious. Okay, now you can go ahead and grab your filet. We just chopped it up into 4 and threw it on the skillet. We did 5 minutes for each side, and we just seasoned it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Perfect, so now we get to assemble our last bowls. So we just did 1 cup of rice in each one. We evenly distorted the broccoli and then threw a filet on there and drizzled that delicious sauce over them. We also topped it with some green onions, which is optional, but it just added a great kick of flavor. That's a wrap, you guys. I hope you try these out. Let us know what you think about them. and we hope to see you guys